everyone, it's Kimberly from the Westmont Public Library, and today I'm going to show you how to make a pom-pom and a couple of cute different ways you can decorate it. So in order to make the template that you're going to use to actually cut and wrap the yarn around to make the pom-pom, what you'll need is a thicker piece of cardboard. A cup is what I recommend for doing the larger circle. The bottom of a teacup works really well. And then a nickel, dime, any smaller coin to do the center circle that you'll have in the middle. What you'll do to get started is take your cup and you are going to draw 2 circles around the base of the teacup. There. What you're then going to do is cut each of them out. It's okay if they're not perfectly rounded. What you can do is once you get the general shape kind of cut out initially, is you can stack them on top of each other and kind of round out as best you can where they'll meet. That's pretty good. You have 2 circles. So moving that aside, what you're going to do next is then take your coin and as best as you can, place it in the center of your first circle and outline it again with your marker. So it looks like a donut. And then just do the same thing on the other. There you go. Once you have both shapes rounded out and smooth with both circles added to the middle, what you're going to do is draw 2 lines flowing out of the center circle. Now before starting the next one, I would set that one aside and you're going to cut out this inside shape, this little keyhole looking shape. Once you have your first cutout, place it on top of the other, and that's where you'll draw the same shaped line and cut out again. It's okay if both cuts aren't perfectly even. If you have spare electrical tape lying around, what you can do is actually layer it around to smooth over the inside edges of your cardboard shape. Making the pom-pom requires a lot of small cuts with your scissors, and just to avoid any of the cardboard kind of peeling and getting in the way of your yarn, it'll make it just a little bit smoother for you. Now that we have our templates ready, what you're going to do is place them back to back like this, and you're going to start wrapping to shape your pom-pom. So you're going to take the end of your yarn, hold it at the center of the template, and you're going to start wrapping around the entire C shape of your template. Just like that. After you have about 4 to 5 wraps of yarn around your template, you're going to start to cut your yarn and leave a tail of around 6 inches in length. You'll then cut another 6-inch piece of yarn from your spool and use this to begin tying the center of your pom-pom. To do this, gently separate a bit of the template at a time and slowly cut through the yarn bundles, avoiding your fingertips when you do it. As you cut, you're going to string the separate length of yarn through the center. Once you've cut through the entire template, you're going to tie a knot as tight as you can with the extra piece of string that you just cut. Once you're sure the knot is secure, then you'll slowly peel away the template halves, revealing your pom-pom. So now that we have the basic design of the pom-pom, now is when we're going to start trimming it to the shape and shortness that we like. To do this, you want to make sure you'll have the knotted end over to the side. And then just taking your scissors, I'm just going to give it a little haircut. So the shorter you actually end up cutting down the extra pieces of yarn, the fluffier it's going to look like. So it's going to look more like this the lower you cut. So then after all of this, I have this. Now this was a smaller template than I used for the initial example, but this is ultimately what it looks like if the haircut is done closer to where you tied the knot. It's going to be a little bit poofier rather than some of here where it's a little bit longer strands in here, but I kind of like the way that looked. If you're doing this video following the kit that you picked up from the library, you'll have things in the kit like pipe cleaners, foam stickers, pom-poms, and googly eyes, all to decorate your little pom-pom. But really you can use any other additional materials you might have home. You might have leftover pieces of felt. Ultimately you can make them as goofy and as silly or crazy as you'd like. Here is what my final one ended up looking like. I hope you guys liked the program video and the idea to do some of these projects at home. For more WPL Kids programming, be sure to check out our YouTube channel.